Hey guys, welcome. So today is going to be kind of a chill, shorter stream. Hi Breezy, welcome to the live. Today's going to be kind of a chill, shorter stream. This is going to be my first stream back after having some slight health issues, so bear with me. It's always a chill vibe here anyway. I wanted to start today's stream by going through something that I haven't gone through on a live yet, but I have been posting shorts of. So that is our little beach island. We have a bunch of little mini builds that have accumulated. Aw, thank you, Breezy. I'm doing much better now. I've had some health issues on and off for a couple months, and hopefully everything is now completely sorted. But yeah, so this is the basis for our build today. I'm going to be building a lighthouse on the far end of this island, but it started with this tiki bar. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Breezy. So, be warned, you'll hear a lot of quacking. I absolutely love the animals in these mods, and I may or may not have, when I first started, just spammed a whole bunch of them down. We're not gonna blame anybody for that. But so this is centered around the Let's Do Beach Java mod on Forge. This is in the Homestead mod pack, and this is personally one of my favorite mods in the mod pack. Yeah, it's got such cute stuff. Like, I love these little covered chairs and all of the stuff for doing some sports on the beach. If I can find one, because I've spammed them around everywhere. There are little beach balls you can actually interact with. I think I had one floating off over here. Or no, it's the life raft. That's another one. There's a functional boat life raft. And it's just the cutest thing ever. But there's also a beach ball somewhere loose around here that I've just been batting around from build to build. And so, to do the big grand finale to our mini build island, we're building a massive lighthouse on the end. I'm also just partial to lighthouses. I grew up in an area with a bunch of them, and so I'm really excited to be able to try to build one. Okay, so everyone knows I always use some reference photos. I look back and forth. Most of my reference photos for this stream are going to be from the Outer Banks of North Carolina. I love the big striped lighthouses. And so that's what we're going to try to mimic over here on the sand. Let's go ahead and grab... Oh, if I can type. Some white concrete. And some red. No, I want to do blue, not red. There's so many red lighthouses. Be a blue lighthouse. Hi guys, welcome to the live. Oh, another thing that I always put a disclaimer for at the beginning of my lives and streams, just so everyone knows, I'm not going crazy. I will be talking to people across a bunch of different platforms, so if you hear me answer a question that you don't see anybody in chat asking, it's likely on YouTube or Twitch. Or TikTok, depending on what platform you're on. Okay, so I am really bad at building circles in Minecraft, so this is gonna be the hardest part. Exactly, you gotta be the blue lighthouse with all of the red ones. So I think the best way for me to get a circle in the ground is gonna be to guesstimate it and then see if I like the size. Okay. That may not be too terrible. I want this to be like 3 tiers tall, because I'm trying to as I whack my microphone. Encapsulate the coneness. That's going to be referenced a lot, I can tell. And so I'm thinking of doing it in like 3 sections, doing like 1 and then 2 and then 3, the skinniest little bit at the top with the light right on top. I have to figure out how I'm going to do this light, because I do want it to actually light up. So let's see, I think my go-to for coloration is going to be 2 strips of each. And I think that'll, like 2 blocks of each color. I think that'll be thick enough for how tall I want to go. If not, then we're going to have a really funky looking lighthouse. Which, I mean, we might anyway. Oop. Girl, you do not go there. Thank you for renewing your subscription, Solarian42. Wee. Hey guys, welcome to the live. Okay, so I think, because I'm trying not to do that thing that a lot of Minecraft builders do, where they make things super overmassive that they don't really fit the scale of your character. I know you lose some detail when you don't make them quite so large, but I want it to make sense, like, walking into it, that it's not just like, oh, here's this massive thing, and I am but a little baby ant. Let's pick out, I think I'm going to be a little basic here, and I think I'm going to use oak wood, because I don't think that the yellow wood from the Let's Do Beach mod pack is going to look good with the, well, no, I don't think it's going to look good with it. Let's see, for the light you could use glowstone. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Thank you for the subscribe, 1010. Welcome back. So I think I'm going to be a little basic here and use oak wood. Oak is a hard sell for me, or not a hard sell for me, I should say. I am very much a fan of the base woods in Minecraft, which is crazy considering I have this massive mod pack and I'm like, oak. Okay, and I think I want some sort of funky trapdoor for one more little level. I think I want, no, that's jungle. Let's see. The spruce kind of matches. Where are the oak ones? Let's see. Oh, thank you for cheering 10 bits, Solarian. I gotta be honest, I've never quite understood the concept of bits. I just know that they're exciting. Aha! Nope, that's jungle again. Am I really gonna just keep missing it? Alright, we're gonna use spruce because it looks close enough. I want... Oh, I like the heavy oak trapdoor. I lied. Okay. So, the main idea here is that I'm going to make it get a little skinnier on the inside. So, like, it's going to get a little thicker around the edges. I think that's what I want to do. Question mark. Let's see, a bit is either a 1 or a 0. Ah. Nerd. Okay, so I think I want to take and like replace this one with my trapdoor. Oh. And do like just the corners with trapdoors. Yeah, that's what definitely, I like that a lot. Okay, so those are gonna also be trapdoors? Question mark? Maybe I've gone too far out on the sides. There's gonna be a lot of back and forth. Oh, thank you for the follow, LT Frodo. See, guilty is charged. Yeah, I think that's just a little too far out. I think I'm gonna replace these ones and just do this bit. Oh, hello. Just do that bit like that. Hi guys, welcome to the live. Okay, so now I think if I do, because I'm trying to make it not look super crazy. If I do like this on each of them. And then maybe, yeah. That'll look nice, I think. Because then if I decide to put a window right above those, which I like a good window, there's going to be a window there. Then it won't look insane. I think if I do this... Yeah, I like that a lot, because then next it'll be a white block, just one in. That looks really good. Okay. I like the idea here. That took a moment, but I figured it out. Half of me streaming is just me having to be decisive about design choices, and I am so not decisive in that regard. I'll sit here all day and go, oh, but what if I do this? But I might like this better. Anywho. I guess that's why I also go back to the oak, you know? Aw, thank you for liking the live, Freezy. Let's do. Aha. Okay, yeah, that's gonna look really nice in those corners. That's so cute. Okay. I'm getting more excited about this the more it goes on. Because now I know what I'm gonna do for the next time. And of course, there's gonna be tiki torches and a path leading up to this at the end. And who knows? Maybe you'll have to check out my shorts and TikToks to see the inside of it get designed. Just maybe. Okay, so this section I think is going to be slightly taller. I think I'm going to make two floors in this section, if that makes sense. So it'll be window, 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 window. And now, if I go up another floor, it'll be... Well, I realize I'm going to have to do a giant staircase through the center of this, which will lead to some other interesting problems, ideas. There's some really cute metal staircases in this mod. I believe it's from Chipped, and they're some of my favorite. They have like iron staircases that have little railings. They're the cutest things ever. I use them in any build that I can instead of ladders. I love a good grand staircase. Okay, so there's that. I think this is going to be a good height scale. I was still a little worried I was going to go a little too oversized. I didn't want to lose all of the detail. So I think I'm gonna once again do the same exact roof outline. Because I liked the way that that downsized into itself, and it didn't look forced perspective-y too much. Whee! There we go. Okay. And now stairs. Maybe on this one, just since it's higher up, I won't do the middle block a full block. I'll do it just a low block. Create a little bit of variation in size. Oh, Yeah, because I think I'm going to put on these corners like that. So there's some variation between the floors. And still add in these trapdoors. But this way it just feels a little smaller. Oh, aha, I managed to miss one. There we go. Okay, and so now when I do the next floor up, I don't know whether I'm going to make this one a double or not. I think I'm going to have to. Yeah, at this point it's going to entirely be the staircase. I can already tell. And I'm not mad about that. Maybe a little concerned still, though. And I've also got to be able to add more windows into this. So I think... No, I want it to be that one. Yeah, that'll be super cute. There's also a ton of really cute window panes in this mod pack. So we're gonna do some really cute ones. Like a lot of the lighthouses I'm looking at, if they have windows on the side that are noticeable, they have like some metal work over them. I assume for some stability, but I guess I don't really have to worry about that in Minecraft. Aw, thank you for liking the live, Jordan. Welcome. Wee. But yeah, so I'm hoping that this will be the correct amount of detail. I'm worried about this tallest, or the top bit being 2 stories as well. It looks like I could do 1.5 maybe. That feels awkward in a different way though. Oh, thank you for resubscribing, Leaks. I like the little yippee. Oh, thank you, Breezy. I love a good cozy build, you know? Okay, so there definitely needs to be another set of windows if I'm gonna make it this tall. And I think, even though it's not overly realistic, there might end up being some like flowers and foliage coming out of the bottoms of some of these windows. Okay, so I think that's as tall as I probably want to make it. So now it's time to start the top of her. And this will present its own unique, interesting problems. Because I think I want to try to do like a reverse of what I did on the other side. So do like these to make it look like it's holding it up. And then... because we gotta get a little wider at the top again. Ooh, yes. Lighthouse would make it cottagecore. Oh, thank you so much for liking the live, Ahari. Yeah, I absolutely love turning things cottagecore accidentally. Accidentally on purpose. It happens in just about all of my builds. I've really been fighting it with doing the Tiki Beach theme, but I think the Lighthouse might be where I falter. It's a guilty pleasure of yours too. Okay, so I think adding these trapdoors is gonna give me that last little bit of space that I'll need to make this feel more like a lighthouse. Because I want like an observation deck. So let's look at the fences that we have. Oh, I kind of like the wicker fence. We'll hold on to that for a moment. I have a lot of really interesting fence options. A lot of different colors. Not as many different styles as I would like, but a decent amount, you know? I like the fence extensions. Yeah, I think that wicker fence is gonna be what I want for the observation deck style. Oh. Girl. Okay. That's gonna be super cute. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do these corners. Maybe the corners end up being walls and I can extend them upwards to create like the little top of the beacon. Maybe. Because I think that these will also link to walls. Gotta fill in some floorage. How many monsters are gonna spawn inside Tasha's build? Let's see. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to the live. Sorry, I was watching chat scroll for a second and I was just like, huh? Okay. So I have my base. I need to figure out... I also have a lot of really cool wall options. Which, for better or for worse here. Oh, I kind of like the tuft material. It kind of gives oceanic metal. Cobbled limestone, mossy cobbled limestone. I like that, but not for this build. Oh, the rock salt brick wall kind of looks cool. I'm really kind of digging the wear look on that. It looks like some of these red lighthouses. If I had done a red lighthouse, that would probably have become an accent piece. Let's grab the polished tuft. And I'll throw that out for now. Okay, so let's see how this looks. You know, I'm not mad at that, even though it didn't connect. Well, I can fit through there. This isn't a survival world. I say as I'll walk off like 8 times anyway. Okay. So, I think I want to make it roughly 3 tall. Like I said, I'm still concerned about the height of everything. Long run. I also realize this probably isn't going to be accessible from downstairs, but that's okay. Pretend. I have a lot of really cool lights and stuff. Ooh, glow logs. Glow flower. How brightly does this glow? Let's see. I mean, that's not a bad amount of glow. And she's yellow. Okay. Make it daytime again. I have a lot of lanterns. My other thought originally was to do the sea lanterns in just the very middle and surround it by stained glass. I think that surrounding it by the stained glass might create some really cool looks. Here's where I become a nerd, not so briefly. So part of what I do for work during the normal day is being a master electrician for a theater. So I'm a big lighting nerd. What's really cool is that there is a theatrical instrument called a Fresnel that uses the same front edge of a lighting. Sorry, I got distracted. My dad texted me and I was like, it uses the same glass moldings as lighthouses do to concentrate the light and project it outwards for theatrical use. So it's really cool. They're the ones with the funky texture. They have like circles that go inside each other. Man, I really do talk about lights a lot on here. All right, we're gonna see how this looks once I figure out how far out. Because I don't want it to go quite as far out as down there. So I think maybe... Actually, what if I want it to line up exactly? I think I want it to line up exactly. But anyway, so yeah, that's your lighting fun fact of the day from Aquaria. Whee! Okay. Yeah, I think... So I know I was worried about it being too wide. I think it's going to look weird if I don't make the top and the bottom the same width. So I think which means do. Oh, girl, get out of my left hand. Oh yeah, I put a little sun hat on my little guy. So I have Crocs and a sun hat on. Whee. I think I need to make it slightly taller too, just to accommodate the fact that I'm doing it this way. Because otherwise I think she's going to look like she has a sun hat on. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, she needs to be just a little taller, I think. Let's try... Maybe. Because then if I do that, we got a little button on top. Okay, she's super cute. Let's go fill in those windows. Hello, Knee Edits. I'm sorry if I butcher your username. Welcome to the chat. I will apologize in advance. I butcher a lot of people's usernames. You can always correct me in the comments. Okay, let's see. I need to find windows. Let's find fun, funky, fresh windows. I really like some of the ones that kind of like layer into themselves. Like, I wonder if this fancy one will. We're going to test out a couple of these, I think. Unless this one does it right away. Yeah, that one's not going to do it right away. This guy looks like he might. Like that. I like fun, funky, fresh windows. Yeah, that kind of looks like some of the ones that I see in my reference photos. Because, like I said, they kind of have like a protective thing over them. I guess for weather. For the harsh, salty sea air. Okay. And then we need to add some light sources around. Hey guys, welcome to the live. Let's see. Okay, so I know this is like an overplayed topic, but I have an interesting twist on this question. So I know every couple of streams will ask this and there will be heated beef because of this. What is everyone's favorite wood in Minecraft, specifically modded? Because I am excited to hear about all of the different types of biome trees, new things. Because I really like the rainbow wood in, let's see, it's striped rainbow eucalyptus wood from Biomes We've Gone Wood? It's, oh, the Biomes We've Gone. I can't read. Don't mind me. Okay, so let me look at a cute little door for our lighthouse. Ooh. Okay, almost right away I think I've found there's some good options here. I'm leaning towards something kind of simplistic. She should add to the design. Let's take... Those are trapdoors. Ah, there's some real doors. Let's see. Oh. Copper door. Okay, I'm just curious on how this door looks. That kind of gives lighthouse door. I don't necessarily like the windows in it, though. Alright, so we were all the way down here. Primordial door. I don't know that I want a primordial door. The pine door is kind of cool. Aha. I like her. She complements the wood in that she's a little bit darker. Okay. Time to add some lanterns all around her, but I want a very specific lantern, not the wide lantern. I want the oil lantern. Because I think hanging this around... Girl, why? Why can I not hang you there? Why do you not like that block? Oh, I see why you don't like that block. See, these are the little touches. I think it might be too much with all three. Maybe I'll just do two. Because this is less of a realism thing and more of a I don't want mobs to spawn on this island if I can help it. And I think... we also need to add some windows on this first floor. Because what kind of lighthouse doesn't have windows all up and down the sides? Okay. And last but not least... Okay. So that is... almost first final touches done. I'm going to cheat a little bit on this one, and we're going to do it this way. There we go. And then I think up on top, the only lantern I'm going to put is going to be hanging from these corners, maybe? No, I don't like that. There's not going to be a lantern up here. The big light will be enough. Okay, now let's look at those window boxes. Let's see. Shift right click to cycle variants. Let's take a look at these real quick because I don't remember what all the varieties are. Oop. Interesting. No variety. That is really cute there, which just reaffirms to me that I need to add, like, a flower pot or something. Oh! How's that? There's the different variant. I take it back. This is what we're using. Okay, I want, purple one first. Hello guys, welcome to the live. Okay. And there's already a block there, so I can't do that one, but that's fine. That'll give us a little bit of variation. Because best believe anytime that I can, there's gonna be a flower pot on the windowsill. We'll do one without. Oh, did I not do windows on? Why didn't you guys tell me? God's gonna tell me when I miss a window. Just be like, hey, Aquaria, what are you doing? Okay. And let's go down another. Okay, so this one will get something on it, because Bestie above it doesn't. Let's do the little yellow one. And now... where was this during my other build that I did recently? I did a Italian waterside, like, I don't want to say village, but I guess it would be village. And I had to use window boxes to create the same look because I didn't know that these did this. Okay, and then this one can have a windowsill. This one. This one. And that's a door. Okay, time to go inside. Alright, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do in here. Hey guys, welcome to the live. Okay, so we gotta figure out what the heck we're doing in here. I think for sure... Sorry, I'm like trying to fix things as I'm thinking, and it's not working. I think, that's a full sentence right there. I think, I want to look at the stairs. So I can show you guys. Oh, these are also really cute. Oh, those are copycat stairs. Interesting. These are the stairs I was talking about using. And I think I really like the industrial iron ones for in here. Oh, it's from Create Deco. I was wrong earlier. But they have these cute little flat panels and handrails for them. I'm not going to get rid of... Okay. So I guess the entire center of this is going to be the stairs up. And I'm just going to have to live with that. So let's go ahead and... I still have my wall in my inventory. Oh, that echo though. Crazy echo. So I think we're going to start here. And trying to ignore the fact that you can hear my moderator in the background. But yeah, I love these little landing bits. They make turns for these spiral staircases so much easier than trying to do like, here, let me just around this corner. Aha. Also, one of these mods has a really great build feature like that. I really hope I can make it to the top in this amount of stairs. If not, that's a whole other problem, though. Okay, so this will be all the way up here. Maybe it really is that I just create like little landings onto the sides. There really won't be any furniture inside here then. Just a bunch of little landings. Areas to kind of hang out. I had hoped that I was going to do it big enough that I could do rooms in it. But I think I got too worried about it being too big that it would blow the realism. I mean, down here I could put some stuff. And I for sure am going to replace, like, the floor. With wood. Because, you know. Sand for the floor of your lighthouse. Probably not the best for structural soundness. Especially not in Minecraft. Forget real life even there. But yeah, so now as I go up, I can probably just throw some of these here and here. And there. At least it'll make it feel a little bit more cozy downstairs. So that's really the only place where I care about having a separation is between like the sizes like that. But I am hopeful. Okay. We are almost to the top. I did not realize how much further the top was. Okay. Ooh. Girl, attach the proper... There we go. So these may not even end up getting railings just because of the closeness. I mean, even up towards the top, it might just be the very bottom floor that ends up getting the railings. Okay. I am going to take a brief pause for me to go grab my water and run to the bathroom, and then I will come back. So stick around, hang out, don't go anywhere. I'll be back very quickly. And I'm back. Told you I wouldn't be gone very long. I have my lovely tea. And now I'm ready to build. Okay. I absolutely love the echo sounds of placing blocks in this. I also realized I didn't turn the music back down again. So sorry if you were struggling to hear me there for a second. Yay, audio balancing. Okay, I need to find a way. I think maybe in that corner. That should be out of the way enough. It's like I need to find a way to get light over here. A way to get light. Okay. I think if I do that... Oh. So here's my problem. Is that I... So I can make it so you can get out, but I have to sacrifice part of my bulb. Which, I mean, if I just do... this instead... It might be fine. Now it's just a light bulb. A big light bulb. Okay. So that makes it so you can actually get upstairs to the observation deck and look around and see all the other beautiful little things that we've built. Okay. So we can run through here. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could put like a little chair or something here. There's really not a reason to. Down here, I definitely think we should make like a little... Well, hello there, zombie. Oh, why do you have a chef hat on? No, come back here. I don't know why Bestie has a chef hat on, but he's chefing it up, I guess, for some brains. Okay, well, we'll deal with him in a minute. Let's throw some of these around in here. So we keep Chef Hat Bestie outside. I want to throw a couple more of these down in a few other places. Oh, okay. Or not. Aha. Want to do one there and one there. Okay. Now I'm happy. So anyways, down here, I was thinking we do some countertop. Here. Get rid of all of these because we don't need those anymore. He's gonna have a beer. And we'll do some barrels and he's gotta have a little stove. Let's do a mud stove. And he's gotta have a bed, and I want one of the nicer beds. Let's do... not a straw bed. Give him a real bed. Do rocky wool bed. Okay, so his bed is gonna be kind of tucked over here. Maybe. We're really gonna try with this. He's gonna have a barrel at his feet. And his little kitchen area is gonna be on this side. So he's gonna have bar countertop, bar countertop. Can I not connect? Oh, I was really hoping I'd be able to connect them around the corner. Let's see. Let's give this man a sink. We're gonna do a mud brick sink because it'll match the stove that it's right beside. And I could have sworn. Aha! There are refrigerators. We'll do a nice retro yellow one. Alright, so this is his little kitchen area. Okay, the zombie is so loud. I'm gonna go punch him with my fridge. As I lose my door. You're getting a different door this time, because I don't exactly remember what door I had, if I'm being honest. I think it was one of the ones down here, though. Kind of like this guy. That's a lot darker than I thought it would be. What does the rotten door look like? Alright, you know what? That works. Alright, time to go punch a zombie with my fridge. Get out into the sunlight. Does your chef hat protect you from the sunlight? Is that what this is? Are you just a sun-immune chef? I really am beating this man with a fridge. Okay. Anyways, back to building. Alright. So we've got this little kitchen area started. Let's do a little table and chairs. Nothing crazy. Just... Oh, I like... No, that table's too big. I know that it is. Oh, wait. I like that, though. This one's got thicker legs. We're just keeping the thicker legs. He needs a side table for by his bed. And then... Oh, wait. Taking that one instead. Let's see. The chef hat. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Charizard Master. That was crazy that zombie had a chef hat. Yeah, that's why I had to beat him with my fridge. Because of the chef hat. It's the only logic I can think of. Okay, so the table's gonna go there. I guess he doesn't need a nightstand. He's got his barrel. Yeah, I gotta be honest, a lot of the logic I have in my creative streams, there really isn't. So do with that information what you will. Toss that chair there, that chair there. There we go. And let's do some clutter. I feel like this man would have an anchor in his house. Maybe some... Ooh, some books on a shelf. Where was that bookshelf at? Oh, and cupboards. Duh. I forgot cupboards are kind of a thing. Let's do the spruce. I think it'll match his little area a bit better. And then do some half curtains on the kitchen window. There we go. Actually, we'll do those on all of these ones. Okay. Oh, I have a beer for this man's table. He's got a beer on his table. I hope that Matt is out there watching, because there's a beer incorporated in this build just for him. Okay. Need some sort of placeable food item. I want to try to place this cat food down on the ground. Cannot place cat food. Sadness. Okay, let's do... What kind of food is placeable? I think Farmer's Delight has some placeable food. Oh, I love that. That's perfect. And then... I have to throw my jars in somewhere. There have to be jars. Every single one of my builds has these tea jars. Okay. Oop. Oh. I don't think that's where that was supposed to be. There we go. Now he's got some clutter on top of his fridge. And some jars on top of his cabinet. Alright. I feel like there needs to be a picture frame or something. That or I need to add more barrels. Oh, I have my anchor still. Duh. What else would he have in his house but an anchor? I'll do a barrel with an anchor on top. There we go. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. So we've got his little living area. And then we go all the way up to the top. I'm not gonna fight with the stairs. They're really cute, but this is a very tall build. Okay. We've got our little outlook. I wonder... Aha. Does it fit is the question. That does not fit. No rocking chair. Okay. Well, I would call that a successful lighthouse. I really think that's going to be so cute. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for coming and watching. I had a blast. This is an awesome first stream back. I can't thank you guys enough for hanging out and chatting. If you're not already, please don't forget to subscribe, follow, hit any of those buttons if you liked what you saw, so that way you can see me again. Stay tuned for some shorts on YouTube and some TikToks about some of the behind the scenes in this, and a more in-depth tour. So yeah, follow along for more, guys. See you soon.